tomorrow night in the great Alamo city of San Antonio. The
Mhm.
Spurs are going to host our Golden State Warriors, the defending world champions, and they've sold already 63,592 tickets, the
Wow.
largest attendance for any game in the history of the NBA. Thoughts
Wow.
on that?
Well, they're big fans down there in San Antonio, and they've had a tremendous run, you know, starting going all the way back to the ABA, and then all of a sudden Tim Duncan and David Robinson and one of our good friends Avery Johnson and company, and they've just had a tremendous run down there, and they're just amazing fans. So it doesn't shock me, Coach Kerr and Coach Pop, and you bring it in, Steph Curry and all those guys. So I think it's great. It's great for the NBA, and I
Yeah.
think I'll be tuning in.
On ESPN. So let me ask you, you played as a player because that was their home court,
Yep.
probably, I coached my first couple of years in the league at the Hemisphere Arena, which was right
I played
downtown.
down there too. Played down there.
Yeah,
I
I
played
mean,
in that
a
too.
great little venue with the baseline bums down there screaming and
The
cussing at
baseline
you.
pumps. That's going
I
way
love
back.
those guys. They were the best. But now the Alamodome, I think was built to get an NFL team. I'm sorry,
Hmm.
and a great venue, hosts Final Fours, but not a good basketball venue, of course. But what do you think when you played in there? Did you have any trouble with depth perception or anything like that?
I always struggled. Um, Anytime I played in the dome, I always
Yeah.
struggled. Whether it was in the Alamo Dome, I played down there in the New Orleans in the Superdome
Ooh.
for a couple exhibition games. Remember in Minneapolis, they had a dome up there
Yeah. Yep.
with Minnesota, the Timberwolves. I struggled in that. I always struggle. The one I can vividly remember struggling was remember when Toronto first came in the league and they used
Sky
to
Dome.
play at the Sky Dome. So I've always struggled. So I'm not a huge fan, sorry, NBA, of dome type venues for shooting purposes. But however, I think it's pretty cool that many people will show up to watch a
Yeah.
game.
I remember, when I was with the Pistons, we played an exhibition game in the Sky Dome, and there were I don't care what they say, there were 50, 60,000 people for an exhibition game, so this is
Right.
not regular season, and they and, uh, and Chuck turned and said, "This would be a great NBA city." And he was right on. He was right on, man. I tell you what, and it's been a fabulous city. But I'm happy for the San Antonio fans
Right.
who have always been great. And I've coached many games in there, but I don't think I ever had a game there more than 20,000 fans in that venue in this Alamo Dome. So it'll be fun to watch.